Hey, beautiful Leo family. Welcome to your reading for October 2024. We're going to use the Star Tarot for your general life path, and then we're going to clarify with the Wild Reflections deck. And then we'll pull an oracle card from the Keepers of the Light to see what your gods, guides, and guards have to say. And we'll pull a few runes as well to get a word from the All-Father. For those who are new here, hello, I am Teresa, and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. Here I use tarot and intuition to serve and support you on your journey to your highest and most blessed timeline. I also do this by making mala beads, also known as prayer beads or meditation beads. You can check them out at malaology.com. Now back to your reading. All right, so what do we want the Leo family to know for October 2024? Who is Leo? What is Leo reflecting back to the universe? What is the universe receiving from Leo? What is the energy that Leo carries in October? Thank you, Spirit. The Hanged One. Wow, Leo, that's pretty powerful. All right, so what is the path for Leo? What is Leo's path this month? Thank you, Spirit. No, one more. Thank you. Princess of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Wow, okay. Seven of Wands. This is good. Oh my gosh. Princess of Pentacles. And where does Leo's path lead? Where does this lead, Spirit? Thank you. Three of Cups. Wow. The Devil. Oh, wow. And Hermit. All right, Leo. So this is a very, very potent time of inner reflection and connecting to your higher self and to Spirit this month. With the Hanged Man, you're in kind of an energy of stasis while you process the changes that the universe is carrying you through, right? And I'm not surprised. We just came out of an eclipse window. We had our second eclipse October 2nd, and that was a super powerful eclipse window, right? So there was a lot of transformation. So this could be a lot of you processing the changes that you've gone through. You know, when I say changes, a lot of things maybe have exited our lives or our experience, or we've walked away from some things, or we've readjusted some things so that our life works better for us in spite of what other people might expect for us. You know, in short, that's what I'm getting. And so there's this energy of peace. You have the lotus here at the top, right? And you have a pendulum at the bottom, and this keeps you perfectly still. That pendulum is not moving. There is a sense of utter stillness. And I'm just getting, for a lot of you beautiful Leos, you are exercising your strength, right? Your leonine inner strength to stay still. Be still and know. Yeah. And receiving a lot of guidance, a lot of wisdom, a lot of intuitive downloads and hits by being this connected, this straight, right? Straight from what's deep down inside to what's in the source. Because another thing I have to say about this card is the lotus grows from Melkuth, down the bottom of a swampy pond where it's really muddy. This is earth. This is physical manifestation, right? And then it grows up through the water and then opens up to the light at the top to become your crown chakra, which opens to Spirit, right? So there's this energy of tapping down deep to open up on high, on what, you know, like an ascension, an ascended energy. You know, I'm getting that for a lot of you. So your path starts with the Princess of Pentacles. This is following your heart. This is embodying the energy that you love, embodying the life that you love, being that, you know, it's feeling loved, loving, and lovable, really, you know, and wanting something specifically. This could be a path toward love for a lot of you, especially because the Knight of Cups is there. You know, I'm definitely getting that for a lot of you. There is a strong connection or a desire for a connection, you know, a strong desire for a connection. But we're going to talk about that. There's a couple of things there. All right. But nevertheless, holding this energy of love and and innocence and purity is going to lead you well. This is a wonderful way to start out. This is the energy that you want for this journey. Okay. Leads to the Knight of Cups. Can you see that? Okay. Leads to the Knight of Cups, which itself is an advancement. Going from the Princess Cup to the Knight of Cups, it's showing an advancement. So if this is a relationship, the relationship is advancing. If it's a desire for relationship, you're coming closer to one, right? But also the Knight of Cups is on a quest for the Holy Grail. He's looking for the Grail of his life or his time here, right? His big thing. Right? So this is you, for many of you, going after or working toward the big thing. The knights pursue. The knights are in a quest. So they're making something happen, right? So you're making something happen that's going to bring you to love and light. Yeah. And it's kind of a maze. You can see the maze here. It's not easy to navigate where the knight needs to go. You have to follow your heart. You must follow your heart in order to, the cups is your heart, and it's your emotional guidance system. If something tells you no, if your heart tells you no, then the answer is no. If the heart tells you don't go there, don't go there. If the heart tells you call this person out of the blue or do this thing, do it. So it's following your emotional guidance system in order to successfully navigate a maze that you otherwise wouldn't be able to hopefully ultimately grasp that grail, right? The Seven of Wands is definitely an energy of determination. There's a strong sense of, I'm going to make this happen no matter what. Nothing's going to get in my way. I know what I want. I know what I want. You have that you are a Leo, so you already get it, right? You know what you want. And this is kind of an aspect of the Strength card, right? He's staying true to his heart chakra, hence the cups, right? True to your heart, and letting that empower who he is and his path. Really, this is just an energy of not getting knocked off of your horse, not getting knocked out of this empowered magic circle, not losing sight of the goal, not putting down your tools yet. You're not done, right? You're on a path and you have work to do. You have a thing to do. You have a place to go, and no one and nothing is going to stop you, because now right? I just keep getting that, And the Princess of Pentacles, she's manifesting in this way. She's manifesting. The way the Seven of the Wands positions himself is he has his hand on his heart, and he's letting that energy drive his course. Well, she's manifesting. She's the Princess of Pentacles. So this is outward manifestation, right? And she's feeling the feeling of her wish fulfilled in order to make this happen, right? So she's co-creating with the universe through loving, desiring, imagining. Imagination is a very, very powerful tool of manifestation. That is your mind. That's your mental energy and your focus. And that's one of the tools of the magician, right? So she's doing magic and she's making a beautiful world around her. I think you're beautifying your world. You're beautifying your life in some way by staying connected to who you are. This blue is for authenticity. And she's standing in the water here. There's like a boggy area. She's one with her emotions. She has the moon up here. She's staying true to who she is. She's remembering who she is at every step, right? Like he's staying true to who he is. There's truth here. And then there's a level of destiny. So you have the Three of Cups. For a lot of people, this is a celebration. This is enjoying something with perhaps friends and family or loved ones. This is any kind of celebration for some of us, but for achieving something, getting a toast. Cheers to you for doing this, or cheers to you for being this kind of energy, right? But for a lot of us, this is more the fates. This is the fates of destiny, or the Norns around Yggdrasil, the world tree, who weave our fate, weave our destiny. These cups are reflecting the phases of the moon, and they're also reflecting the energy up into the cosmos. The three fates weave the destiny into humanity's future by doing as the Norns do, carving the runes into the world tree. So basically, this is a destined time, a destined shift, a destined grail moment for you, something that it is that you truly want. You want it because you're destined to achieve it or to attain it or to become it, So you're stepping into your destiny, basically. And it's a really good feeling. There's high vibrations here, but there is also an energy of freeing yourself from something that has bound you perhaps for a very long time. Now, for some of you, this could be as simple as stopping overeating, freeing yourself from bad habits, and then becoming lighter for it or freer for it, better for it, healthier. This is a healthier lifestyle, a healthier way to move forward. And really, the message of the devil is, so oftentimes it happens, we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we have the key. The original Rider-Waite-Smith deck with the devil has a man and a woman chained up in front of a devil with these collars of chains around their necks that are way too big to hold them there. They could just grab the collars and lift them off their necks. They're that free, right? Here, these Ouroboros snakes that are holding you, you can just step out of them instead of staying all curled up like that, right? So there is an energy of stepping out of your own prison, or a prison of your own making. This could be a job that's holding you down, a relationship that's holding you down, a living situation that's making you smaller than you actually are, or it's making you not live your authentic life, not be true to your true path, just make you miserable, sad, scared. There's fear with the devil. So it's going to be different for everyone, but I'm going to get clarifiers. I just want to say that there is a call to and an outcome that certainly frees you from this energy, because you end with the Hermit. You end being in a way, the way I see this for a lot of people, in a relationship that made them feel smaller, stepping out of it and ending up alone. In a working situation that made them feel less than, stepping out of it and then being like, okay, now what? In a living situation that limited them, stepping out of it and being like, okay, here I am without a home, right? The Hermit is an energy of self-sufficiency, aloneness, introspection, connecting with spirit, finding your wisdom, finding your own inner light, spending time with your own light after a period of difficulty climbing to the top of the mountain, or freeing yourself from a very, very difficult situation that you have been in for a long time. Because the Hermit carries a strong energy of wisdom. The Hermit is aged. The Hermit is extremely mature. So you've outgrown something that limited you, and just from your sheer maturity, right? You haven't even walked away. You've just shed it. You've shed it. And now you have this energy of inwardly living your life for a time, inwardly living your life for a time. This Three of Cups energy, no more, right? Unless it's destiny, the celebration, you had a time for that, and it ends in a time of learning how to shine your own light for the world. Learning how to recognize your own light to the world for some of you, connecting to spirit with that owl. That's the wisdom of spirit, kind of helping you to navigate what next. And it could be anything. You have the whole wide world open to you. The Hermit stands at the top of a mountain and looks around at the whole wide world. Huge new shift in perspective, like the world opens up and the sky is big. So your future is big. So many possibilities on the other side of this. So let's get some clarifiers for the Leo family. Thank you, Spirit. Who is Leo? What is Leo reflecting back? Please clarify the Hanged Man for Leo. Thank you so much, Spirit. Hanged One is clarified by the Ten of Wands. Princess of Cups. Show me Leo's path. Let's clarify beautiful Leo's path. Clarify Princess of Cups. Thank you. Princess of Cups is clarified by Temperance. Knight of Cups is clarified by Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is clarified by Justice. Princess of Pentacles is clarified by King of Wands. That's good. Three of Cups is clarified by Ace of Wands. The Devil is clarified by 10 of Pentacles. That helps a lot in clarifying that energy. And the Hermit is clarified by Judgment. Wow. Wow, Judgment. Oh boy, that's crazy. You have the Star at the bottom. All right. So, 10 of Wands, clarifying the Hanged One. So this is you're being still, you're being centered, you're being focused after a lot of work, a lot of toil in some area of your life. The 10 of Wands is bearing your own cross. It's a very, very heavy load for a very, very long time. It's a season where you grew your crops and now you're carrying them into town, or you've grown the trees and and now you're carrying the wood to your wood pile. It's the end of a toil, basically. So whatever you did up till now was a lot of work that can now end. Like it's the end of an era in some way. It's the harvest of one thing, and now you are in stasis waiting for what the next thing will be. What new crop will I grow, basically, right? And this path starting with the Princess of Cups is clarified by Temperance. This is a need to balance your dark side and your light side, your water and your fire, right? So the Princess of Cups is a lot of water energy, a lot of desire, a lot of emotion, and fire is passion. So there could be a need to interject action into whatever it is that you're desiring, a need to go after whatever it is you desire. And I can see that with the Knight of Cups, right? Giving you what you need to fulfill that desire. Temperance happens when you take steel and you make it super, super hot in fire, and then you put it in water and cool it off over and over again, right? So there's a need to have both of those energies active in your life. So if you're just wanting something and not pursuing it, this is a message to take action, right? To use your fire energy. But if you're going after something and not allowing it then to come back to you, and not allowing your emotional guidance system just fumbling after things, without giving it a lot of thought and positive energy, and allowing the ebb and flow of the cosmos to naturally bring things towards you, then there is a call to step back a little bit, right? So there's just a call for balance here. And I feel that you are finding balance here as well, because the Temperance card is just at the beginning of your path. So I think this is an energy you're embodying. You're going to act less or act more in some way, right? Knight of Cups is clarified by Queen of Pentacles. This is extremely creative energy. Queen of Pentacles creates the world that she wants to manifest out of love and out of her own brilliance, right? You being on this quest, you are going to find creative ways to achieve what it is that you want. You're going to find ways to express yourself more fully, more authentically. Queen of Pentacles is so authentic. She lives a beautiful life. She does beautiful things because it makes her happy, So I just feel like there's a sense of fulfillment, fulfilling what it is that you've wanted to do for a really long time, perhaps, or something that you've wanted to go after for a really long time, perhaps. And also, perhaps this is a physical thing that you want to build and create, like a business or something like that, because there is a outward manifestation always with the Queen of Pentacles. And another thing I'll say about the Queen of Pentacles is she's creative because she has been under pressure for a long time. There's time and pressure behind the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a relief from that time and pressure by finally taking action. I just feel like there's this blending of action and desire here for a lot of you beautiful Leo people. Now, Seven of Wands, clarified by Justice, is righteousness. I am right in this. There is a sense of I am right, or I'm following what's right. I'm doing what's right, right? And Justice is karma. Is your heart lighter than a feather, or the same weight as a feather? You could envision a feather in one and your heart in the other. Do they balance one another, right? So this is being true. This is being authentic and pure and wholesome in some way, right? With whatever it is that you're moving forward with. Watch watch whatever step you're moving into next, and make sure that it is something that you don't mind everybody knowing about, that you would never have any shame for doing or anything like that. Like, there is a need to understand that whatever you put out when the Justice card comes will come back to you threefold, right? So this is not just a word of caution, but that's just my 2 cents. But this is this is saying that that there is a sense that you are right in some way, right? And the universe has your back. The universe has found you not wanting. The universe has found you just in some way, which is sending you blessings, right? With the Princess of Pentacles, this is going to give birth to something. Like, for instance, when you want to grow a plant, you have to make sure not to overwater it. Too much water is an imbalance of those scales. Too much sunlight is an imbalance of those scales, right? So it's just the right kind of thing. And I have that with Temperance. And the Princess of Pentacles, balanced or clarified with the King of Wands, is passion. So much passion. Like, I don't know if there's a more passionate card aside from the Queen of Wands than the King of Wands. The King of Wands can't be stopped, but he's also a great attractor. He's very, very attractive, not just charismatic, and people want to bless him. People want to be around him. People want to listen to his words, right? They want to follow. This is like increasing your audience, increasing your followers in some way also for a lot of you. And I also see Leo, this lion on his shirt. This is more authentic you energy right here. But he's also a great attractor because of the law of attraction. He is attracting what he wants because he's focused on what he wants. He imagines it. He works for it. He knows how to make things happen by using his own personal power, his own personal magic, by co-creating with the universe. He knows when it's time to act and when it's not time to act, and he isn't afraid to do both. And out of that comes this outward manifestation with the Princess of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups, this destined type of thing, is clarified with the Ace of Wands, and this is that outward manifestation. This is things taking root. Do you have the Knight of, okay, no, you don't. Oh, but you do have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is that growing energy. It's I am good at making things. I am good at growing things. I just see some of you, whatever it is that you are working on, you've gotten better at it with the King of Wands here. You've up-leveled in some way so that your new crop that you're working on is so much better. Your new business is so much better. Whatever it is that you're doing, your new job, your new relationship is just definitely leveling up hugely. And that's because it's destined to be that way. It's destined to be that way because you've gone through the steps. That Ten of Wands energy, you've gone through the steps. And then that Devil energy clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is tradition. It's family and home and how things have always been done. It's what's expected of you. You're expected to be this person. You're expected to do this thing. We're expected to go to this thing on Saturday nights. Well, people are expecting us to not, people have expected me to only talk about malas on my channel. And now I'm reading tarot cards, right? So I feel freer. I'm much happier, right? So it's kind of like that kind of energy of tradition, and it's always been this way, and other people expect it. that's keeping you or has kept you bound up on some level, and you're just freeing yourself. It doesn't have to be a real prison. It can just be, and it doesn't have to be that dramatic either. But in some way, you're freeing yourself to be more authentically you in spite of what is expected of you or what's always been done, basically, And then the Hermit, clarified with Judgment. Wow, this is again, whenever I see Judgment and the Three of Cups in the same reading, I know that there's destiny involved. I know with Judgment and the Three of Cups, this is such a big, impactful month for you because this is a destined shift that you've been working toward and desiring and hoping and waiting for, and maybe didn't even know you were waiting for the longest time, right? But and timing is divine, right? So now Judgment comes, and Judgment is a great awakening. You're waking up to who you really are on a whole new level, right? You may know who you really are. Of course you may, Leo, of all people, but you're waking up to a new level of self, a new aspect of yourself. And a part of you could be reawakening with the Judgment card. Okay, I don't know where that left off, but there's this energy of being raised from the dead, of resurrection, of starting again, and this time it's going to be successful, right? But I do think also that with Judgment, there's this energy of a calling, like you are being called. It is undeniable. You have to follow this path. You have to do this thing, right? And you're very, very happy to do it. It's not saying that, hey, you're ending this month in utter bliss, right? There's just absolute harmony and happiness here. But man, there is destiny. Destiny is calling, and you cannot escape this. You can escape this, like you had to escape this because of this, And I also see in the imagery between these two cards, they're really talking to each other. Like she's got this kind of portal circle up here, and there's reverberations of it behind her here, and he's got this portal in front of him. This is moving through a portal. This is going to your timeline. This reminds me of the timeline shift that we just had in this eclipse window. That ended October 2nd. So this has to do with the shift that took place then. It's so beautiful how your life is unfolding to make you this kind of masterful energy of the Hermit, the wise one, right? Being lifted up with the Judgment card. And at the bottom of the deck, you had the Star. So for me, that says, for many, many, many of you, this is healing. The Star is healing, but it's also guidance. You're being guided, right? And also, for some of you, this is actual stardom. This is being recognized, especially with the King of Wands. This is being recognized by the masses as somebody that they want to follow, that they want to listen to, that they care about. This is being exposed to ever more people, to having a much, much greater reach that's going to bring you to your next step on the path that is November, right? So it's very, very promising, beautiful Leo. All right, what energy do we, there we are. So Leo, this is the message from the Keepers of the Light. Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Bam. There's so much love in this reading too, right? Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Wow. So stay focused, keep this energy here, right? Just watch and wait. And trust that miracles are happening and magic is manifesting. This is really super promising and positive, and I feel like you're getting these cards of encouragement because you may not be seeing it unfold outwardly right away, but you're being told to trust. Remember, only love is real. Miracles occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Stay focused. Beautiful, Leo. Now let's get 3 runes from the Allfather to see what Allfather has to share with you. What 3 runes? Oh, one just fell out. All right. Okay. You have Othila. Oh, another fell out. Wow, they're really talking to you this month, Leo. All right. So this is Manus. And then 8. Wait, okay. Wunyo, bliss, beautiful. So Athila, this is centered, grounding, invoking, values. What I see here, you know, and for some of you, this may be the situation. I'm not sure. This is an inheritance that you get after a family member leaves this plane of existence, right? And you have the Devil card with the 10 of Pentacles. This could be what sets some of you free, is literally somebody departing this plane of existence. And if that's the case, I'm very, very, very truly sorry for your loss. You know, I hope that that's not the case, but if it is, trust that magic is happening, that things are unfolding because of destiny, because of fate, and because of divine timing, okay? And then Manus, communication, cooperation. This is building on a more solid foundation. Yeah, it's hard to focus on these runes for some reason. So there is working with other people in some way, you know, but also legal affairs, you know, and you have the Justice card here, right? So staying just, like I said, remember the message of the Justice card. Make sure that your heart is light as a feather, or the same, you know, weight as the feather, right? Don't do anything that you wouldn't want other people to know, or that you wouldn't want to come back to you threefold. Excuse me. And Wunyo, bliss, blessings, you know, controlling your will too, though, right? Success and fertility. There's success and fertility here. So there's creativity. There's a lot of new birth energy. There's a lot of blessings coming from the universe. And just appreciating the process as you move through October. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful Leo. Sorry for the interruptions with the video stopping and starting, but I appreciate you. I also do weekly readings, so I hope to see you soon, and be blessed.